So hi, I'm Cadet Harold Henry Tambal, and this is our individual project on Mtec 102. And for the first question, if the variation and deviation are given, how do you determine the compass error? So here, we have the variation of 2 degrees west, deviation of 3 degrees west. Therefore, in getting the compass error, if we have same direction, we will just add it. So therefore, the result is 5 degrees west. And on the other side, we have variation of 1 degrees west and deviation of 4 degrees east. So they have opposite direction, therefore the compass error will be 3 degrees east. The direction is the higher number. So next question, if the compass error and variation are given, how do you determine the deviation? So here we have the compass error of 3 degrees west and the variation of 3 degrees east. So we are finding the deviation, so therefore we will change the direction of the variation to west, and therefore the deviation will be 6 degrees west. So for the next question, if the true bearing and the compass bearing are given, how do you determine the compass error? So if the compass bearing is less than the true bearing, the error is then east. And if the compass bearing is greater than the true bearing, the error is west. So we have example here. So true bearing is 331 degrees, while the compass bearing is 336 degrees. So we have here the compass bearing is greater than the true bearing. Therefore, the result of the compass error will be 005 degrees west. So next, if the compass course, deviation, and variation are given, how to determine the true course? So we have here the given compass course of 340 degrees, deviation of 3 degrees east, and variation of 4 degrees west. We have conditions that we will add east for the variation and deviation and subtract west also for the variation and deviation. So the compass course is 340 degrees and the deviation is 3 degrees east, therefore we will add it, and the magnetic will be 343 degrees and the variation is 4 degrees west, therefore we will subtract it. 343 minus 4 degrees west is equal to 2 true course of 339 degrees true. For the next question, if the true course, variation, and deviation are given, how to determine the compass course? So here the given, which is 3 to 8 degrees true, the deviation of 4 degrees east, and the variation of 3 degrees west. So we have the condition that we will add west here the variation deviation and subtract east the variation and deviation also. So the true course is 3 to 8 degrees true, having the variation of 3 degrees west. So therefore we will add it, resulted into 331 degrees magnetic, and having the deviation of 4 degrees east. So in the condition we will subtract it. Therefore 331 degrees minus 4 degrees east is equal to the compass course of 327 degrees. And for the last question is we'll have to explain how to update the variation in the compass rose. So here we have the illustration having the variation of the given year, which is 4 degrees 15 minutes west, the year 2009, and having the annual change in variation, which is 8 minutes east. So the first step is we'll have to subtract the current year to the year stated, which is 2022 minus 2009 is equals to 13. So for the second step is we will have to multiply 13 years to the annual change in variation, which is 8 minutes east. So therefore 13 times 8 is equals to 104, and 104 there is 1 minute, and 104 we will convert it to degree, and therefore we will have the result of 1 degree 44 minutes east. And lastly we will have to subtract the given variation, which is 4 degrees 15 minutes west, and the new and updated variation, which is 1 degree 44 minutes east, and resulted to 2 degrees 31 minutes west.